Good morning, everybody. It is August the 14th. Today, you're going to need your chair and a yoga block and wall space or counter space. So you need your wall or your counter space to do push-ups. We're going to be doing lots and lots of push-ups. If you're using wall space and you would like a modification or a challenge, you can grab your small ball and have it handy so that you can change up what you're doing by putting the ball on the wall. It helps you with, especially if you've got wrist issues, using a ball can take some of that out. If you're using a counter, you don't want to use the ball because you've already got a good incline. You just want to focus on having good form. All right. The first thing I want you to do is wherever your chair is, I want you to stand with your legs to the back of your legs to the chair. And you're going to take approximately 3 normal steps forward and put your yoga block down flat on the ground. Okay. That's where you want it to be. That is roughly 8 feet, depending on how big your step is. So that's why I said just regular steps. You're not striding. If I was doing a stride, it would be 2 strides for me, but 3 regular steps, and you lay that down. You can always adjust it. We're going to use that later. So we're presetting it now. We're going to warm up a little bit, and then we're going to be working on upper body and balance. So we're going to be doing quite a few things today. And I will try to give you as many modifications as I can so that you can find a way to be successful and then work your way up to what you need to do, or you can challenge yourself to go further. All right. So let's get started. We're going to turn the music on. We're going to start by rolling the shoulders because we're going to be doing a lot of push-ups. So you want to make sure your shoulders are warmed up. So hit all 4 points. Up, back, down, and forward. And now let's reverse it. So make sure you're feeling your shoulder blades move a little bit. Let's roll our hands forward and clasp and pull these in. Tuck your chin down. You want to get that long stretch in those muscles now. And then we're going to undo, roll it back and up, pushing the shoulder blades together. And release. Let's go ahead and do some gentle heel lifts to get our quads awake. Now we're not doing a lot of cardio style things. We're going to be doing a lot of lifting and a lot of balancing. So to make sure these muscles are warmed up. Good. Let's go ahead and do our lifts up the front because we got to wake up our glutes and our hip flexors. Let's go ahead and add forward arm movement and backward arm movement. So we're getting that long movement through there. And let's go across with a little turn. Wake up that spine. Keep going, please. And let somebody in. All right, you guys are looking good. I'll mute him as soon as he comes on. Keep going. Cross, cross, cross. All right. Let's take it to elbow. So you're trying to get that elbow across. Get nice and deep into that spinal turn. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Go as wide as you feel comfortable. And let's just roll our hips back into a little bit of a hip hinge. Keep the knees, legs relatively straight. And let's just stretch those hamstrings. We're not doing hip hinges per se, but we are sitting down and standing up. So we want to stretch. So we are doing hip hinges technically. And then bend into it a little bit with the hips. We're just going slow here. A little bit more. All right, chin up. Roll it up. Hip shift to the left. So you get that long stretch right in here. And then relax your knee. I know when I do this, my knees usually push forward. I just relax my knee. Come up, hip shift to the right. And once you get in there, make sure your knee and your foot is relaxed. So the inside of the leg is stretching. And up. Let's go back into our heel raises. And then a couple of knee lifts. And our last shoulder round. Forward and back. All right. Okay, we're going to start off with 10 push-ups. Remember, put your hands at a place that's comfortable in front of you, however you want to do it. Keep your body straight and start with your heels flat on the floor. And we're going to do 10. So pick your position and go. All right, once you come off there, make sure you're shaking your hands out, giving your wrist that time to recover. And what we're going to do right now is heel-toe walking. So back up to your chair. So we're going to walk up to the block and back. And what I want you to do to begin with is just keep your feet close and take your steps forward and back, nice and tall. So you're not doing heel-toe necessarily. You're just keeping your feet close and taking small steps. All right. Walking forward, nice and tall. So you know where you're going. You know where that block is down there. Do it one more time. All right. This time, I want you to walk and put one foot directly or slightly to the side of it, and your heel and your toe need to touch. And you can look down for the first couple of times to figure out what you're doing. Heel toe, so I'm doing mine slightly off center. And then of course we're going to do that back. And you don't need to watch your feet for that. You just need to park your toe right in the heel. Standing up nice and tall. So the idea of this is once you figure out what you're doing, do it again. You let your feet be the guides. The heel and the toe need to touch a little bit, so that you know what's going on down there. We're going to do this 3 times. Doing the slightly off center here, so heel toe. One more time. Good. Because we want to baby step into doing this well. So you have that slight touch there. Good. All right. So this time, try to get your legs, pretend like there's a line, and try to walk that heel toe. We're just going to do it once before we start adding things to it. So feet are directly lined up like you're walking a tightrope. All right, so you can use your arms to do whatever you need to do. And then come back. All right, so what I want you to do this time, instead of taking your arms out to the side, I want you to hold your arms up front and open, okay? So your balance is not gonna be out here. It's gonna be a little more narrow. Here we go. And by moving your arms forward, your core is gonna adjust. You probably feel that tightening down. Good. All right. This time, we're going to hold our arms down by our sides, and they can be wide like this. They don't have to be like this. They can be wide, but not up here, okay? And I have my hands flat because that tells your mind, it kind of fakes your mind into thinking, yes, you're being well balanced, okay? Here we go. Heel to toe. Move your arms if you need to. Nice and tall. Down, good. Move them as you need to. Move them as you need to. All right, our last one on this, we're going to take our arms up. You can be right here at goalposts. You can be at head high. You can be straight up. You can move your arms out if you need the balance, but we're going up. Here we go. It's our last one. Feel how your abs change when you raise those hands up. So yeah, your abdominals are working for you all the time. All right, should be back at your home place. Let's do 10 more push-ups. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and push off on that. Again, roll the shoulders. shake your hands out. All right. We're going to do another balance thing, and we're going to be right in front. We're going to be center. So make sure that whatever's behind you is far enough away that you can't kick it. Start with your feet together. If you need to turn a chair or have something to hold on to, I'll start with it sideways so you can see what it's like to hold on. You're going to put your foot in front of you, take it back, touch the back, and bring it up. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're only doing a slight tilt. So trying it without holding on, same leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, shake it out. Let's do the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, arms down, shake your legs out. All right, we're going to go into a modification / challenge. We're going to tilt a little more. So as you bring your foot up, you tilt back a little bit, and you tilt forward, tap, tilt forward, front, and back. The tilt is only what you can manage while you're keeping yourself balanced, okay? We're going to do 1 on this side. We're going to do 2 on each side. We'll do 2 here and then 2 here so that we can kind of maintain our balance. All right. Your arms can do whatever you want. Start with your foot in the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shake it out. Right leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lots of wobblies there. All right. Another round of push-ups. Find your spot. Do your thing. Let's go. I'm going to push over here this time. One of my doors is not working right. Do your count. I'm not going to count for you. And of course, when you come off the wall, be shaking those arms out. Okay. Next up, we're going to do sit, stand, walk. So sit on the middle front edge of your chair. Right. You remember that yoga block we placed that we've been using? All I want you to do is stand up, walk up to and around the yoga block. You can turn if you like, or you can go around it backwards, however you want to do it. Come and sit down. We're going to do this 5 times. Now, if you want to, I'm not going to tell you that you can't do anything. If you need to use your hands to help yourself get up, that's going to be your modification down. If you don't need to use your hands to get up, don't put your hands on your legs. If you want to make it spicy, cross your hands over your heart here, mummy style. And if you really want to make it extra hard, you want to make it harder than that, take your hands to go poster up. Okay, so I recommend doing the first 2, however, and then on the next couple of them, either challenge yourself down or challenge yourself up. We're going to do 5 up and around, and I'm not going to count them because you're going to walk on your own. Ready, steady, go. So you just come up and around, and you sit down. You must sit all the way down. However you go around the block or the cone or whatever it is, it's entirely up to you. If we were doing testing, this would be called the sit, stand, go, with a lot more rules and regulations for it. And one more, hopefully for most of us. All right. Good job, guys. If everybody's knees are doing okay, we're going to do another version. All right. This time, when you do it, I just want you to have your hands in front of you. We're just going to do this one time. Go around the block however you want. Hands straight forward. If you can. Let's go. And down. All right. Let's try with the hands out to the side. Ready? Let's go. Okay. One more with the hands up. However high you want to take them up is fine with me. If they're right here, right here, right here. Remember, this is just a challenge. If you need to, go to this position. All right, go. And sit. And then stand right back up again. We're going to go and do 10 push-ups. So I'm going to do them on the wall this time with the ball. Here we go. Do your 10. Start. All right, and once you're done and you come off that, you want to be shaking those arms out. Okay. Now, we did the sit to stand and the move around. This time when you stand up, all I want you to do is walk up to the block and then walk back. You don't have to go around it. You're walking up to it, walking back. Same principle applies. What we practiced a while ago, you're still doing it again. You're going to sit down, stand up, and we're going to do each of these things 5 times, walking forward and walking back with the arms out like Frankenstein. 5 times. Let's go. Walk it up, walk it back, and sit down. You can even do a little hip hinge as long as your booty goes all the way down to the chair. Now, if your knees start bothering you, simply do as many of these as you can out of the 5. If that's 2 or 1, I'm good with that. And one more for me. And sit. All right, if you've done your 5, next are arms out. Let's make it a little bit of a challenge. Now, you can have your arms out bent short, but have those palms, stop sign hands. You're not pointing your fingers, you got stop sign hands going. All right, 5 count, go. Almost thought I missed the chair there. Did not back up quite enough. And number 5. Hands down, roll the shoulders. How are the knees doing, guys? If your knees are still doing okay, this is the last of the sit to stand and move. Okay, let's do one more with the arms raised. Remember, whatever level you want here. Ready and go. You want them lower? Take your arms lower. The key here is to keep your head and chest up, not to look down at the floor. And down. All right. Let your legs go for just a second. Okay. Push-ups, guys. Get your ball, get your wall, whatever you're going to do with it. Let's do our 10. Just jump right in. And of course, as you push off, shake out those hands. Okay, next one. Again, we're going to be seated, so go ahead and sit down. We're only going to do 5 of these on each leg. Now, I want you to sit down and extend your right leg so that it's on its heel. Now, you see that my right leg is it's long. My knee is relaxed. I'm not forcing it to do anything. I've got my left leg a little closer. If you need to, you can slightly bend your right leg because the idea is you're going to try to stand up. All right? You can use your hands to do anything here. You're simply going to try to stand up without using your right leg. But you can still keep your heel on the ground so it gives you that kickstand feeling if you need to use it a little bit. Just try up to 5 times. Whether you make it all the way up or not, trying is part of the process. It's part of our practice. Here we go. And you don't even have to go all the way up, okay? If you can get up into that hinge and down, I will count that. Because that's pretty hard to do. So if you got one, I'm proud of you. It's hard. Now, switch your feet out, take the left leg, and I was being sneaky here. I had you do your weakest leg first. So for most of you, if you're right-handed, your right leg is going to be stronger. Lefties, you did your strongest leg first. Same thing. Get that right leg fairly close, that left leg either straight or slightly bent. Try 5 times, okay? And the last one. All right. If you got one on both your right and left leg, I'm super proud of you. If you tried every single time and made it up off the chair, I'm proud of you because that exercise is hard to do. And we've had nothing to build up into that kind of thing because how do you practice for standing on one leg from a seated position? You don't. You just do it sometimes. All right, another round of push-ups. Then we have like one more thing left after that, and we're good to go. So let's do this. More push-ups. More push-ups. Push-ups, push-ups, push-ups. Go ahead and hop in. Do your 10. And then push off. Go ahead and give your legs a little bit of a lift. Okay, something completely different this time. I'm going to grab a drink. We're going to do our leg swings. Okay? So, and I want you to try to do them without holding on. If you need to touch something, that's fine, but try to touch with one finger as little as possible. Big leg swings forward and back so that you can see what's going on. Let me check my music list so I know where we are. Forward and back. So we're going to start with the count will be at the back side. So we'll kick forward and then the count will be when we go into reverse. Make sure you're not going to kick your own chair. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stand up tall, 8, 9, and 10. There's no tilting on this. So try to hold yourself steady at the tall because this is going to make your core stronger. Let's do the left side. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give your legs a little shake out. All right, we're going to go back to the right leg. We're going to swing it across in front of us and out to the side. So from the side, it looks like this, here and out to the wall. So it's going to go out like this and across in front. The count will be when we come out. Everybody ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Can catch your balance if you need to. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake those legs out. Let's do the left side. This way and out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. All right, you guys. One last round of push-ups, and we are done with that, and we'll cool down. Here we go. Come off of that. All right, go right into your heel lifts there. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees across. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's do our S turn where one arm comes across the front, other one tucks in the back, and you reach for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you slowly unwind that guy and go right into the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out here. Let's do 4 hinge sweeps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Breathe your shoulders. Try not to hit your fan. Breathe your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale without moving your shoulders. Breathe your shoulders back. And exhale. Inhale. And breathe your shoulders down. Hold them there while you take another inhale. And exhale your shoulders forward. Hold them there while you breathe out and in. And out again. Now breathe them up. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, and exhale down. Turn your head from left to right 2 times each side. Nice and slow. All right, you guys, I'm super proud of you for doing and attempting as much as you did today. If you feel like you did great for yourself, I'm proud of you. If you feel even a little crumbly, but you tried your best, I'm still proud of you because some of this is hard to do. And I don't mean that in a patronizing way. I mean that standing up on one leg from a chair, not easy. That's why we start with the kickstand. So I'm proud of you for trying it, okay? And other than that, I will catch you guys on the flip side.